What is going on, guys? Welcome back to 4No Gaming, and today we're taking a look at the brand new auto rifle, the Forward Path. This drops from Iron Banner, and you can get it after doing a quick quest that's out right now. It'll give you the auto rifle and the sidearm by just doing 25 of each auto rifle kills, sidearm kills. It's not actually a new gun; it's a reissued weapon from the past, but without a doubt, definitely falling into the meta of the auto rifles, the 600 RPMs. So we have a full auto rifle guide out. And I wanted to kind of compare it to some of those guns that we tested in that guide. So I've heard a lot from both sides. Some people like it, some people don't like it, some people love it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of iffy. And I was actually trying it out. First 10 games or so, I just was not liking it. I was not hitting the shots. I felt like my aim was just not there. I didn't know if it was an aim assist thing, but I was checking dim, and the aim assist is actually higher on it than like the Suros, which is what I normally use. So a couple weird things, but then I found the one perk that really made all the difference for me, or the one mod, and it changed the whole game up for me. So let's hop right in, let's take a look at the gun, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts and my testing. So here we go, guys. This is the Forward Path, the brand new auto rifle. As you can see, I got a great first roll. I've actually only gotten one of these, and this is the one I got right out of the quest, which was awesome. Iron Grip, the new perk that gives weapon stability at the cost of reload speed. It actually increases your stability by 18 while reducing your reload speed by 36. So this does decrease the reload speed greatly, about 25% in my testing. But I think it's definitely worth it for the stability, considering, especially since you have a 43 round mag and you shouldn't have to reload too often. I was even getting double kills, triple kills without having to reload. Also, dynamic sway reduction. Everyone knows it's a beast. Check out the other auto rifle guide that we have that kind of goes a little bit more into depth about this. Moving on to the mags and the scopes. I didn't get like the god rolls. You're looking for the red dot here and the tactical mag here, but I got flared magwell and rifle scope, which isn't terrible. This has a little bit more zoom than I normally like, but if you could find the red dot or the tactical mag again, that's the best. I got range, which you could take range or stability at this point. I think it already comes with tons of stability, especially once you get dynamic sway reduction going and with iron grip. So I wasn't too upset that I didn't have stability here, and the range only seemed to help out about 1 meter extra on an already ridiculous ranged weapon to begin with. And the mod that changed it all for me, so I was actually running Icarus Grip because I'm a big Warlock Top Tree Dawnblade fan, and Icarus Grip's normally my go-to. I love to float around and be able to shoot from above, like I use it a lot on the sidearms. And with the Suros, I'm never able to use this because you can't put mods on exotic weapons, so I was actually kind of pumped to be able to put this on. But I was not able to hit my shots. I was missing. I wasn't doing the best. It was not sticking the way I wanted it to. And I went on to dim and I looked at it and I found out that the recoil direction is only a 60 stat roll base. So when you add on the counterbalance stock, that actually goes to 75, which for those of you guys who don't know, there's a chart. I'll put that on screen right now. You actually want your weapons to end in a 5 on that number because that's going to be the straight up and down verticality. As you can see in this testing, without the mod, the bullet goes straight up and to the right. And that makes it a lot harder to stay on target and control it, especially on controller or Xbox or PlayStation. But once you put the counterbalance on, you'll see that it really locks in and it kind of goes much more vertical, and you don't have all of that side pull, which makes it a lot easier to stay on target. Also, you'll see in these testing that the dynamic sway reduction is really kicking in as well. You can see it's really sporadic at first, and then after those first few shots, it really dials in. And I was finding that once I got past that initial few shots and really got dynamic sway reduction to kick in, it's a laser. You're not going to miss. It locks on. And one of the even better things is that the bullet magnetism, and as I mentioned earlier, the aim assist values on the Forward Path is actually better than the Suros, coming in at a 71 compared to the 68. As you can see here, I'm shooting way off of my target and still managing to get hits, especially with headshots. So even if you're off and kind of around his head area, you're going to get those crits and you're going to melt the target quickly. This gameplay you're about to see right now was actually my second game once I finally got this counterbalance on, and we slayed out. I just held this mid lane, and you can see there's a couple different spots, close, far, medium, where I was able to just eliminate targets and really no one had a chance. All right, guys, so overall, I think this is a great gun. I definitely highly recommend it. If you are struggling with it or you did think, on your first couple tries, I would definitely try out a counterbalance mod on there. It's game-changing for me, and it definitely slays now. Iron Grip as well, the new perk, highly recommend. I definitely think that the stability is a better trade-off over the reload speed. You can always put reload mods on to help increase that speed if you're struggling with it. The other one, Iron Gaze, which also came out, just want to touch on that. I know some people may have questions. I really would not recommend it from what I've seen so far. I personally have not been able to test it, but I've seen on Reddit and things like that it's actually cutting like 8 meters on the range for some extra target acquisition. And in my opinion, this thing is already bullet magging straight matrix curving bullets over to their heads. And I can't imagine that you'd need any more than that. And I would much rather be able to rely on my own aim to hit them from further ranges and be able to compete at longer distances rather than try and get a few extra gimme shots when I happen to miss because I get a little bit of extra bullet mag. All right, get your shots on point. Don't let the gun do it for you and slay them out at range. All right, that's what I recommend. Get your practice on. All right, get good out here. So yeah, guys, if you guys have any more further questions, let us know in the comments. I really like this gun. I'm not sure if it'll become my primary over Suros just because I do think that the extra bullet damage like on the spin up is much more valuable and adds like a whole nother dynamic. Obviously it's an exotic versus non-exotics, but if you did want to use a different exotic in the secondary or heavy slot, this is definitely a great option. And since there aren't any other legendary 600 RPM slots around right now that really give much of a run at all, definitely recommend it. Super good. Get it. Hope you guys get the God rolls. You got a couple more days to do that. So good luck, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe for more. We got all kinds of videos coming out. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Zone B lost. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Warlock's power is fearsome.
I don't know how he thought that was going to work.
Left the back
One
away.
ahead towards B.
They're coming to B. Multiple.
They're staggering. Don't let up. Together, nothing can
I'll
stop.
flip spawns.
We should triple here.
The hunt
Yeah,
is
that should be
on.
good.
Yeah.
Better than,
You know, if it was Activision, we'd be on Destiny 3 in September. It's
for
starting
sure.
all over again.
Heavy's up in 5.
Yeah, we sandwiched that boy.
See, that's the issue with, extending Destiny 2 the way they are. Is it's so much of a grind that those people that come in with new light and the new expansions or whatever the case may be will never
They
be
catch
able
all the
to
way back up. Nope.
play. Well, they'll never be able to play with like trials. I can't do trials.
Captured Zone B.
Shit, I can barely do Iron Banner and not suck too bad.
Zone advantage
I
is
feel you.
yours.
Just
Opponent claims Zone A.
Or is it just because you're missing weapons or exotics or bolts?
and power level. I'm going up against 1080s, 1070s, 1080s.
That would happen,
don't
on,
have,
that would happen on a new game regardless, though. That's just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your power level now?
Captured Zone A. You were the wolf.
When I asked, I've just gotten to 10. But yeah, like all my Crucible,
Whoa, you serious?
Pinnacles and whatsoever, lost all those.
Oh shit! I know why you're you missed the whole AFK game, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't even miss that. Okay. Still, like, you just didn't do it. You just gotta play do all your power.
I have like a ridiculous number of umbral engrams that I still can't, use them all.